Got here, and it's time to talk about fall 2025 anime season, the last anime season for this year. After that, I'm gonna have to do a lot of working with the top 10 anime of the year, or maybe I'm gonna do some changes for that. We'll see how that works out. I'm really enjoying doing that series of video. I've been doing it for a few years now, but this time for fall 2025, we're gonna do the usual focus on sequels and also new series. I'm gonna put a lot more focus on the new series and on the sequels. I'm gonna assume if they have multiple seasons, you guys know about them. I'm just gonna present the ones that I enjoy and the ones that are here. I'm also gonna have to talk a bit more at length with One Punch Man season 3 because of everything that has been going on. Now, if you guys want to know what I was interested with this season, you can watch my previous video with most anticipated for this one, where I went over the entire season before everything aired. I'm gonna give some recommendations for the new series that I enjoy here, what they're similar to, and gonna spend a bit more time on a new series, like I said, and the sequels probably gonna be all of them at once, besides One Punch Man. If a series is not here, it's probably not for me, or I simply didn't enjoy it. This is recommendations for everything that I've watched. But I do have two series, or more like two OVAs slash a special episode movie that I also want to watch. Undead Unluck Winter Arc should be coming like December 25 according to leaks, but we're gonna have to see. And also have to watch Golden Kamuy, the OVA. If you haven't watched anything Golden Kamuy or Undead Unluck, I recommend both series. Also have videos on them if you guys want to check those out. But yeah, enough rambling and yapping here. Let's get into One Punch Man, and after that we're gonna talk about every other sequels and new series. So, One Punch Man Season 3. I thought about doing just a singular video for this one, but hey, since we're doing sequels and new, I'm gonna include it here. Yes, everybody knows the animation is bad. I've seen it everywhere, all of the drama, all of the criticizing, the back and forth, the harassment, everything that happened with the director, the staff, the committee, they're just all over the place. But Season 3 is here, this is what we got. The animation is PowerPoint, to say the least. There are some good scenes. I do hope they're gonna put their effort into the fights when we're gonna get to that. I've read the manga ahead, I know what's coming, what's going to happen. I'm not gonna get into spoilers, but I'm gonna make some things really clear. If you're harassing animators, if you're harassing people that are working on these projects, you can go fuck yourself. Just simple as that. It's fine to be critical. I'm also critical with the animation, what we have here. And I'm not the animation snob. If you watch my previous videos, Annoying Things Anime Fans Do, you know me, I enjoy some of the series that have bad animation or lower animation. I can tolerate that, but I wouldn't be honest to myself if I didn't say, yes, I would like better animation. Also, of course, I'd fucking like better animation, but this is the situation we have here. Whatever happened behind the scenes, I have no idea. I'm sure the staff, they're doing the best they can with the resources, the time and everything they have for themselves. The director also felt the need to delete his Twitter with all of the harassment and everything that has been going on. Memes are fine. I'm all for the memes. I like the slide meme with everything here, but people that are going after people that are working on this project, you're scum. Stop harassing and stop beating a dead horse at this point. We all know the animation is bad. If you enjoyed the series, you're probably gonna watch season 3. If not, you can always read the manga. Again, it's fine to be critical, but at some point you take it way too far. Like, chill down a bit. We know the animation is bad. I get it. Trust me, I get it also. But yeah, maybe I didn't cover everything with this one. I'm sure you guys know One Punch Man Season 3 here. I'm sure you guys know about all of the drama. Are you gonna watch the season? That's up to you in the end, if you can tolerate the bad animation or not. But also message to the people behind this, the studio, the staff, but especially to the committee here. Guys, give more time and more resources, especially for an IP like One Punch Man Season 3. What happened with Season 1 was probably lightning in the bottle. I don't know if we're ever gonna get that for any other series, let alone One Punch Man, considering this. Season 4, are they gonna fix it? I have no idea. I just want better things for One Punch Man. And this is not coming from the biggest fan of the series. I enjoy the series. It's not one of my all-time favorite series. I have other series that I like a lot more. But that doesn't mean I don't want One Punch Man to be treated better. But also the fans need to do better in this case, not just the people behind working on the project. So yeah, maybe I'm rambling and repeating myself here, but I think just don't go into extremes. It's fine to criticize, it's fine to enjoy it, and also don't just blindly defend it. I almost forgot to say this. I hate toxic positivity so much. Just dismissing any criticism as, oh, you don't get it, oh, we should be supportive of this. Sure, you should be supportive, but there's a limit to supporting this, and just waving any criticism of it as harassment and hate. It's not a good way. Just find the middle ground for both sides. One of the things that annoys me so much in anime and everything in general, just stop going into extremes. There's a middle ground there you need to pay attention for. There's some nuance to everything in as in all things. But yeah, One Punch Man, that's all I have to say. Watch it or not, just know what you're getting yourself into with the animation here. Now, let's get into every other sequel that I recommend from this anime season. First, Spy Family Season 3 is back. If you enjoy more Spy Family, it's here. One of my bigger things that I wanted from the series was a bit more focus on the plot, but that's maybe wrong expectations. Like I said, even in my previous video with most anticipated, Spy Family Season 3 seems to be a bit more focused on Lloyd. I read ahead also some things. I'm not gonna go into spoilers. Hey, more Spy Family, it's always nice to have. Then the next one we have Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill Season 2. I've been waiting for this one for quite a while back when Season 1 aired. I didn't expect to enjoy it this much. Such a chill, fun anime blending cooking and fantasy, and overpowered main character that gets this power of basically having Amazon Prime, being able to order everything he wants with his absurd skill. Probably thinking of rewatching Season 1 also when I started Season 2, so I'm probably gonna wait when the entire season is finished and maybe gonna do a full binge. Fun, chill show. If you enjoy cooking and fantasy, check out Campfire Cooking. Then we have the Gunnar Show, Ecchi Tales of Wedding Ring Season 2 being back. If you like harems, hot girls here with a show, I was excited when we got Season 2. I didn't expect it to happen here. But hey, why not? I like me some hot girls, harem shows and everything. Fan service is great. If you have a problem with that, just don't watch anything that bothers you. That's all I'm gonna say on that. So enjoy Tales of Wedding Rings. Then we have To Your Eternity Season 3 being back. I did enjoy Season 1 quite a lot, especially the first episodes. Season 2 was good, but not as good as Season 1. But now I'm really curious where it's gonna go with this modern era that we have here in Season 3. Exciting, really great startup for the show. I'm curious. I don't know if the manga ended or the source material. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of the series overall with To Your Eternity Season 3. But this one, strap in for emotions if you've never watched To Your Eternity at all. Then we have, man, they're cooking, like I said at the start, with One Punch Man, what they're doing now with My Hero Academia, the final season. Holy hell, we're getting movie quality episodes here, and I'm glad. I love My Hero Academia, and I'm one of the people that actually do enjoy the ending. It's not perfect, I'm talking about the manga ending, I'm not gonna go into spoilers, but I do enjoy the ending overall of the series, and the series itself. It does have some flaws, definitely, and some big ones at that, but overall I highly enjoy My Hero Academia, and I'm happy you're getting the final season and it's getting the love that it deserves, the time, resources, budget, and everything that goes into that. And yeah, if you're a My Hero Academia fan, you're eating good with this final season. Now, the last sequel I want to talk about is one of my all-time favorite series that is airing right now, and in general. We have Kingdom Season 6, and I'm always gonna shield for Kingdom. If you've never watched Kingdom, do yourself a favor and watch Kingdom. It also has that One Punch Man Season 3 into it with the first season of Kingdom Season 1. It's full CGI and bad CGI, but somehow it still has more animation than One Punch Man. I know I can't stop the memes, but Kingdom is great. At least read the manga. If you can't tolerate bad animation at all, get into Kingdom. I also have a video on it, why the anime deserves more respect, and it does improve quite a lot from season 2 and especially season 3. It's a big improvement compared to previous seasons, but so happy season 6 is here or getting in one of the biggest arcs in the series overall. I'm caught up with the manga also. I'm not gonna go into spoilers, but Kingdom is one of the best series in general, so please watch Kingdom, and I'm so happy season 6 is here. We're gonna get more and more and more, hopefully, until we catch up with the manga. So yeah, those are pretty much the sequels. Let me know what other sequels you guys are watching or excited for that's airing in this season, and which one from this one you're going to watch or check out, or maybe even start the series itself if you're not caught up or you never heard about it first. So yeah, keep enjoying your sequels. Let's get into some new anime series. First new series. If you guys know me, you know I enjoy overpowered main characters, and series like that. We have my status as an assassin obviously exceeds the heroes. This one really reminds me a bit of Failure Frame, but it has better animation. As for the plot, we're gonna have to see when it finishes airing. I do know they're rushing a bit some parts, especially the beginning from what the source material readers have said, but the art style is so good, looks great. And yeah, like I said, I enjoy overpowered main characters, so if you like that sort of thing with him being summoned to this world and his classmates here, but he ends up being framed for something, and then he has to set out on his own, grow more powerful, and deal with everything that's happening. I'm gonna talk very vaguely about things, not gonna go into spoilers with any series, but yeah, and it probably has one of the best looking cats in anime, if I do say so myself. So if you liked that sort of thing, and if you ever watched Failure Frame, you might enjoy this one. It definitely has better animation and art style. Then we have Among Us or Nausea. This one is very interesting. I'm really liking the art style. I did look a bit ahead, so I do have some spoilers. I'm not gonna go into them. It's very similar to Astra Lost in Space, and a bit with Roka no Yusha Brave of the Sixth Flower. It's been a while since we had a good mystery anime with Find the Murderer in the Room or the werewolf game there. So this one, we have some characters in this spaceship being locked there, and they have to figure out who is the Nausea, this creature, this thing that is out to kill them, and they can't really deal with it unless they have these actual meetings, like voting in Among Us who is the one and putting them in cold sleep. I'm not gonna go into who or what the characters are. Highly suggest this one just going in blindly, but it also might feel like one of those series which might be better at binging. I do enjoy my mystery shows when I can instantly have the next episode available, and it has some interesting twists, not just being locked in the room. It's gonna be developed a bit more from episode 2 and beyond. And hey, if you can pay attention more and more to the episodes, you might be able to figure out who the sus character is. So if you enjoy that sort of thing, I also recommend checking out those series that I mentioned, Astra Lost in Space and Roka no Yusha. Now, this next one, Sanda. It's very weird series, but in a good way. I'm liking the vibe for it. The art style, it really started like straight through into the action, so to say. We have this dystopian world here, and the main character is Christmas related, and may put it that way. I'm not gonna go into spoilers here. Reminds me a bit, it's like Psychopaths and Blood Blockade Battlefront met here. It's very dystopian world, but also very goofy at the same time with some things here. But I'm liking it. It got more and more interested as time passed on. It's like, it surprised you. You think it's this funny series, but then something really dark happens during it, and the vibes around the world, the setting here, that we have children being this hot commodity that we have in Japan, because everything went to shit and they're hyper protected to extremes, and also Christmas and Santa Claus playing a big role into this world. So I'm liking it. quite a lot. I'm really curious what it's going to go. The mystery is here. The characters are interesting, and especially the dystopian aspect for it. So if you want something weird but in a good way, check out Sanda. Then we have a very ridiculous series. I've never myself been into Kamen Rider. I know about it. We have this series. Tojima wants to be a Kamen Rider. Like, this is delusion to extreme, hyper obsessiveness with something. You want to be something. Hey, when I was a kid, I wanted to be Goku. Let me turn Super Saiyan. You are screaming in your bedroom. Oh, let me go be Super Saiyan. I'm not gonna scream, so I don't want to blow off your ears. But this is like a kid or multiple persons really got into Kamen Rider and they wanted to be that when they grew up to extreme levels of obsessions. But then somehow it turns out there's a lot more to Kamen Rider into this world. I'm not gonna go into spoilers, but it's ridiculousness, goofiness, and insanity. It looks great. It really reminds me with The Fable. If you've never watched The Fable, do yourself a favor and check it out here. So yeah, Tojima, I was kind of on the fence at the beginning when I first saw anything with it, but then I watched it and I was like, okay, give me the next episode. And then give me the next episode. It's just super fun and absurd. So yeah, check out Tojima here. You're gonna have a lot of fun with this one. And even more if you're a Kamen Rider fan, you can probably tell a lot more in the comments for people that are going blind into something like this. But don't go into spoilers. Now, like I said, with status as an assassin, you guys know me, I like overpowered main characters. We have my gift level, 9,999 unlimited gacha. Backstabbed in a backwater dungeon, I'm out for revenge. Say that 3 times fast. Now, this one, I'm gonna say it from the beginning, it needs 3 episodes. I highly recommend watching 3 episodes for this series. First episode, it doesn't do justice. It's really similar with Arifureta, but then it does its own thing. The main character has this gacha power. He's able to pull things with it if you ever play the gacha game, but he gets mostly useless things. Then he gets into a party. He's abused into this world because humans are seen as lower beings with the fantasy races here. Then he gets betrayed, gets tossed into the abyss, and the story continues from there. And I actually went into the gacha thing, pulling characters here. Some of the characters are really fun. The comedy is here, especially those maids. Man, those maids are great. And the sword girl is so innocent and so pure. I love her so much here. And it goes from there, especially episode 2 and episode 3. I'm liking this revenge here. And one of the bad guys, when the scenes, his faces, the voice actor did such an amazing job in episode 3. Just, I'm not gonna go, just please give it 3 episodes, and even more if you enjoyed Arifureta. I'm liking this one quite a lot for that sort of power fantasy aspect. And if you guys know me, I enjoy those series, so check out my gift level 9,999 unlimited gacha. Then we have May I ask for one final thing? And I would like to get punched in the face by the main character, Scarlet. This one is like my next life as a villainess or Hamefura combined with Case Study of Vanitas. Recommend both series, but our main character, she really enjoys punching people. And she's really good at it in this noble, full world. It also has power magic systems into it, and the plot really starts to get interesting more, but she's definitely the best thing about the characters. I feel like this season has great female characters overall. That's why even my thumbnail is full of female characters. We have amazing ones, and Scarlet is definitely one of the best ones. So if you enjoy that villainous type show here with a interesting plot, highly recommend my May I ask for one final thing. And I'm curious, would you let Scarlet punch you in the face? Because I definitely would. This is the last new series that I recommend. The Wild Last Boss appeared, and this might be my favorite overall new series from this season. Really giving me those Overlord vibes and a bit of Demon Lord 2099, but definitely a bit more Overlord, and I do think it does some things better than Overlord, but we're gonna have to wait and see how it develops more. We have our main character getting sent to his game that he was playing in his character, definitely an overpowered character that he created, Lufas Mafal, and she's the reason why I like the series so much. The aura that she has, it's great having this overpowered female character. She's awesome, but also seems like the world is getting a lot more interesting. Could she be real? Could the world be real? What's happening? The conflict also got interesting when he returned after 200 years after his defeat, let me put it that way, and what happened to the world, the characters, the events, everything that developed here. And hey, maybe at some point also the Demon Lord is going to get involved and kind of rebuilding the nation, kind of like how we had with Nazarick in Overlord. So I'm enjoying this one quite a lot, and Lufas is great, kind of like Scarlet from May I Ask One Final Thing. Female characters are awesome in this season here. We're eating really good, and the thumbnail also speaks for itself. So yeah, Lufas and Wild Last Boss appeared. If you enjoyed that Overlord vibe, highly recommend this one, so enjoy it. So yeah, this is fall 2025 anime season. Everything that I recommend from it, everything that I'm gonna stick with and keep watching. I'm curious how every series is gonna evolve, especially the new ones. If you're a female character fan, you're eating really good this season. And I'm gonna have to start working on the top 10 overall of the year, now that I have everything that I have watched and gonna keep watching from this year. But I'm really curious from you guys, what are you watching from this season, sequels and new series? And also I'd like some input from you with the One Punch Man season 3, everything that is happening overall. Are you still gonna watch the season? What do you think with everything that is going on? And what's your favorite series from this anime season? And get into Kingdom now. Get into Kingdom. Do yourself a favor and watch it, or at least read the manga. So as always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos for the series that I follow. So keep enjoying anime. I'm gonna see you again on the next one. Bye bye.